We're going to build some Pokemon toys today. Since I'm making an action figure for Team Rocket, I need to start actually messing with my Pokemon toys rather than keeping them in box for now. I just wanted to not really mess with them until I had a purpose. So that's what we're going to start doing. I think we're going to start with Gengar. This looks pretty hefty. I wonder if it's good. Then we might work on a few Shotos. And then we might build Blockies and Charizard or Nidoking. I also have a Keep Play Venusaur, which I think I'll probably build as well. Maybe not today, but at some point. Look at that. I also have these right here. Check these out. I got these from someone on Macari, but we went through Instagram so I could get a better deal. Technically, we both got a better deal. Where's the open one already? The one I built. There we go. This Luxray is phenomenal, by the way. I wish there was a little bit of a bigger version of him that's just, as really articulated, that, the legs will pop off because they are mini figures. But it's really good quality for what it is. Really nice articulation for being so tiny. It's sad because these, when they first came out, they were relatively cheap. But now they're like $1 bajillion. But yeah, very cool. Big fan of that. What the heck is that? I'm not doing that. It was like telling me I could play a game or something. No, thank you. Put him right here, I guess. And then, what should I do? I think I'm going to build... I'll wait to build those. Ooh, I love this, by the way. I don't know which attack that is that Umbreon's using. Is it the Moonlight? Is it the one attack that heals? I don't think it's Magic Mirror. No, Mirror Coat? No, it's not Mirror Coat. There's another thing he has that's like that. It's in Japanese, so I don't know. I got Cinderace's attack. What's Machamp's? Does Machamp's just not have one? Oh, different hands. Oh, that's ridiculous. Different hands, seriously. It should just came with them. But hey, they got to make their money, I guess. He has a stand that lets him do either Earthquake or have him fly or pose. I feel like this is probably the most L out of the effect sets because the Umbreon's little tiny Moonlight ability thing is cool. Multiple hands are nice, but should have spent with the figure. But with that being said, we're gonna get into the Gengar. Gengar's a cool Pokemon. I like the G-Max a whole lot. I think the G-Max might be in my top 40 Pokemon, top 50. It's just so wicked. It's like a big old bouncy house that'll eat you. These don't come with instructions. Now, I don't know if you actually take these. Look like they get taken off. We'll check in a bit. It's kind of use your own imagination with these ones. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll do one of these. Nope. So we got to figure out, okay, it's upside down. There we go. Okay, I think it's like this. I'm not good at building stuff either, so relatively new to this whole thing. And yeah, so if people that don't know, I'm currently in the middle of making my own Pokemon action figure. We're making a Team Rocket Grunts. It looks like these come off because they look like they're broken already, ready to just pop off. It has the whole entire spur right there, but I'm not sure. Do they go right there? Because it looks like they go right there. Maybe they go on as well at the same time. Yeah, okay, it's like a loop. Interesting. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to break that off because how this is set up is really weird. It looks like it's not supposed to be broken off, but it looks like it's supposed to. I don't even know. Oh, okay. There we go. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. How you doing, Soul Click? Sorry I didn't see you in the thing. It didn't have the chat up. But now I see. Okay, this is actually really nice. This is a very nice figure for it being what it is. This might be better. Is it better than the Keep Play? It might be better than the Keep Play, honestly. I'll have to open up Keep Play next time and see. But I'm actually about to sell out of them, so I don't think I'm going to actually open up the Keep Play until I get a new batch of them, because I do sell these. on eBay, Macari, on my Instagram account, stuff like that. Ooh, that don't feel right. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think it's the right way. Because the other way would be... Okay, no, it's probably this way. Okay. Now looking at that, it's probably like inwards. This is pretty good for what it is. There's really not like any good Gengar figures. I haven't messed with the Keyply though, so maybe that one's better. Keyply is really good. But the one's like kind of... Your cat's missing. Damn, that sucks. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Do they like get outside? Are they normally like an indoor cat and then they end up going outside? Okay, this is actually really nice. Oh, I can see the problem. I see the problem with it. It's a little front heavy with no back support, really. Yep. You can't be perfect, apparently. Oh, that sucks, man. I hope they'll come back as soon as possible. It's not fun having a lost cat. Okay, so it looks like they can go together a bit more. Yeah, maybe I have to like lean the feet forward a bit more. No, I just might need a stand because this is like pretty hefty for what it is. It's pretty nice. Ooh. There we go. So yeah, it feels like a stand against it. It's not too bad. Not that much articulation, but it's decent for what it is. I'm not going to hate on it. I'll use this with the Team Rocket grunt figure I'm making. That'll be fine. I feel like it scales pretty good. I do in Brawl. Ooh, next up Charizard. I think we're going to wait for this Charizard. I wonder how that gets made. I do not know. The big question is, which Pokemon do I want to build in the background? I'm definitely opening up the Armored Mewtwo right there, but not for a while. That thing's heavy, by the way, compared to all the other ones. Definitely going to open up the Mew, because there's like literally like no good Mew figures out there. This one's like, I think, one of the best. That's why it costs like $50, $60, $70. Then the Mewtwo, more than likely open up. Same with Charizard. I like the Blaziken. Blaziken looks pretty awesome. What else should I do? Scizor's good too. These are all really good. The way I work with these, implementing them into like 112 scale stuff, is that in Pokemon, ever since like the beginning, you'd see like when you would go like fishing for like a fish Pokemon, that would say, oh, this is a big one, it's this size, that size, and sometimes you get really tiny like Magikarps. Other times you get like giant Magikarps. So I love the idea that some Pokemon are just genetically smaller than others, just like just how they have alphas. I kind of see that in the way that the Pokemon can be tiny as well. So just like when Pokemon Go, it'll be like, this is a tiny one. You can visually tell it's tinier. Also in Pokemon Let's Go, it said, this is tiny or it's huge. So when they're really small, like this should be a little bit bigger. This, I almost said Electros. Luxray, he should be a little bit bigger to be in scale, but I see this as like the tiny version. And I'm going to implement these into a Dungeons & Dragons Pokemon we're doing. Tiny ones will be a lot more faster, but not as much health, not as much power to them. But they'll have like a lot of like stamina, and it'll be really zippy. Where Alphas will have a ton of health, won't be as fast, and setting that all up. So all these are good. Like there's not one I don't want to open. The only one I don't really care for is probably Urshifu. I do not really care for that Pokemon. We got Garchomp. How you doing, Anthony? Greninja, that's good too. I have a lot of Greninjas. I have LCDX. I have Blockies. I have some other brand that doesn't really have a name. And one other. So I have quite a few Greninjas. Jazzware I have. So I'm figuring that out. Gus, wait till my check comes in to put up A5 reward for finding him. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Hope it comes in soon. Yeah, no. Best bet is probably to just, when you have your free time, just casually walk around the neighborhood, see if there's anything around. Let's see. Ooh, I really want to open up this Mew. But I don't know if I'm going to do it. This is like a $60 figure, okay? This is super pricey. The reason why is that it's Series 1 of Shoto, which was like the best series. It had Mewtwo, Mew, Armored Mewtwo, Charizard, and the effect pieces for them. So many. So many good ones. I have SH Fig Arts Blaziken, so it'd be cool to have them scaling next to each other. If you want to do the boring grind in Warframe of opening relics, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, Warframe was cool. I always wanted to play it, and I started playing it, but already like way too late into the life cycle where I'm like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that Pokemon, that Gengar. Kind of a mid figure. I feel like the key play is probably better. I really want to open up Steelix. I already have an Umbreon, so I'll probably sell Umbreon. He goes for like 40 to 60, around that price range after everything's said and done for brand new. And then if he has his effect piece, it's like another 10 to 15. Because that's what, Series 4? That's pretty rare. It's sad that they stopped Shoto. I feel like that's such like an easy one to do. It was actually almost a completely different game at launch. Yeah. Wasn't it supposed to be like a Dark Sector type of like universe? Not Dark Sector. Was it Dark Sector? What's the sweet ass game where like zombies infect humans and they start turning into like the Warframe creatures, essentially? It was like they made like a new DLC that was like kind of talking about that game. That is one of my favorite games. I love that game. Was it called Dark Sector? I don't remember, but it was freaking awesome. You got this crazy boomerang thing that you'd launch and kill people. It was so wicked. It was like the 1970, like 1980 or something, 1999 Warframe or something. That launch was around that. Yeah, Dark Sector. I played that game when it first came out. So scary as a kid, dude. But it was awesome. I got to the very end. And then I got near the end, never got to beat it. Played it again years later. Beat it, went, damn, there should have been more to this. But it was good. One of my old friends was like, that's the worst game ever. I'm like, you're an actual idiot. You deserve to be beaten. And that's all that ever came of that. And now I'm not friends with him no more. So luckily on that one. Okay, we're gonna open up Steelix. I gotta see this. That's so funny. Ooh, candy. Should I try this candy? It's been in there for probably like 6-7 years. Uh-oh, number. How many years was this? Uh-oh. Maybe I'll do that for a donation or something. Holy smokes, that would probably be horrible. Oh, this is a cute Steelix. I wish there was a few more of the boulders. A few more boulders, but nope. Oh man, this is so awesome. I don't know how they haven't made like a Steelix and Onyx figure yet that's like phenomenal. I still don't get how they haven't done that. How you doing, mine, bro? Look how cool that is. I additionally I was gonna originally sell all these, but I honestly like love everyone. I don't know. I got them for a really good deal, so it's like if I sell them, I'll make good profits. But there's so much. Pay for next month to eat it. Maybe we'll wait till I get enough of them and I can eat them all in one go. I think they're like fucking gum. Oh, geez, I don't want to break this. This feels kind of fragile. I should be using heat. Dude. Okay, yeah, that's the right way. Oh, geez, they feel kind of fragile. Yeah, I wish he had more of the boulders. Jeez. Bro, literally butt plug. That's crazy. Or anal beads. That's crazy. I love how like it's like black right here. It looks nice, and it's just gray in the back. Decided not to finish it. But these are like, when these came out, they were probably, I think, like $10 each. So you can't even hate on these. Yeah, I want to play RuneScape, but I just don't like... Old school RuneScape is just like... I played old school RuneScape when it first came out, but it's just too limited for me. And it's too, like, there's just too little compared to RuneScape 3. Too many, yeah, Stone Light. Yeah, that's true. He also has the vibrating pulse option. He's popping... Kind of want to make him a champ, honestly. Oh! We're not making him a champ. He's too far away. Salamence, maybe? He opens his mouth. That's sweet. Some of the figures don't open their mouths. And like the Luxray, this would have been so good if he just opened his little mouth. But instead, he got like this stupid little smirk. He looks like a fucking idiot. Oh, look at me. I look like a fucking idiot. Oh, well. Taco restaurant. My sister's the GM. She's the Good Morning? No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's awesome. Which one? I love tacos. Maybe I'll go there one day. Dude, I was next to a freaking Zap Zone yesterday. I'm like, damn it. I should have gone to Zap Zone with mine, bro. I have a little bit of money. Like, cash money. I need to do it. Oh, Taco Vita? Yeah. I've heard about that place. I've always wanted to try it. Which area is it at? There's one like 15 minutes away from me. I pass it a lot, I believe. Oh, shit. Every time me far me too. I'm gonna have to look that up. I got like $40 cash. For people that don't know, I do not carry cash only because I don't like make money like that. I make all my money on online sales. So I never have like money on me anymore. How you doing, Furman? Did I say that right? Furman shit. Let me try again. Furman Ray Ghost Morales. I don't even know. I'm like not even sure how to say that. I apologize. Look how cute that little guy is. This is a good enough figure as is. It's kind of like a cannon. Open up in my city. Oh, that's awesome. What'd you get with the donos I gave you? I honestly don't remember. Huh. When'd you last donate? I'm trying to think. Because I got that mic. It sucked. Not because of you, just because it wasn't good. Took it back. Then I think I probably just paid a bill, honestly, with the leftover money I had off that. If I'm being honest, I probably just paid a bill. How you doing? I got Summer Pass Zap Zone where I get limited attractions and can come wherever I want. You can come wherever you want. Yeah, you go into Zap Zone. I'm gonna come right here. Like, no, not that. You're not that kind. That's funny. Yeah, didn't you give me? Yeah, you gave me some the other day. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I'm like trying to focus on this. Look at the one in Waterford, Michigan, and tell me if you think that's cool. That's the one I'm located at. That's like 10 minutes down. No, 15 minutes down the street from me or so. Okay, this is kind of like I don't want to break this. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, so I'm like being really very careful. Also, it's June. I keep forgetting that it's June. Honestly, if you gave me money that wasn't for anything in particular, SoulClick, I probably paid the bill for these. So if that's the case, without SoulClick's donation, I would not be able to open some of these right now. I mean, I would have, but I would have less money to get other product to sell. Oh, okay, there we go. This is a pretty cute figure. I think. Okay. Yeah, the Waterford one has 2 floors, I believe, for Zap Zone. Like, it has 2, like, for the laser tag. The upper floor has, or maybe only has the first floor. I can't remember. The upper floor has golf, glow golf, I think. No, just normal golf. Just normal golf. Mini putting. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But it has a putt. There we go. I played that and won against my friends. Or got a tie, I can't remember. How you doing, Fahir Angelic? Did I say it right? I don't know. I'm not good at saying names. Then it has an arcade, like everything else. Plus, it has other stuff. I went once while high. Yeah, because right next to it's like the movie theater and then the bowling alley. I used to go to that bowling alley a lot as a kid. Dude, this is freaking horrible. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I'm like scared. I think I'm just gonna wait for the towel until I have my blow dryer around, and I can use the blow dryer. Yeah, I keep turning the piston in there, or the socket. I mean, can I get back into place? I gotta get a clasp to grab it. The question is, should I start making also dioramas? Because I have a hot wire cutter now that's a hand one. I already have a hot wire cutter, but I have like a hand one that's really nice. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that because I don't want to break it. Yeah, I'm in the middle of making a giant mountain. It'd be sweet to do that on stream, maybe. And then I got some progress with my action figure I'm making. Made recently. I got like the suck up vacuum, the Pokeball vacuum backpacks. I got those made recently. The backpack for that and the Pokeballs and a few other things. Okay, that's pretty cute. This would be better if I could fix the tail onto him, but I'm not going to take a chance at breaking it right now. Oh! Did the mouth open? Oh, it does. Okay, it's just really, really tight. Okay, so we're not going to really mess with that. There's a Culver's right next to it, too. And the other day I had Culver's. I had the ice cream there. Yummy! I might get the cod later there because they have cod in it. For some reason, I just want cod. That's so cool. I remember once when I was a kid, I dug up clay from the backyard and made Pokemon figures. That's so funny. That's really unique. I remember hitting clay and going, that's clay. That's worthless. And getting really angry because there was a lot of it and got in the way of building a tunnel. And it made me mad. That's cool, though. Very unique, honestly. I would never actually think about, like, possibly using it to actually do stuff. The luxury body. I don't have a luxury body pillow for Crystal. I have a toxicity one that she can have. I don't know if she ever asked for it, though. I can probably get a luxury body pillow from my supplier. But I have a Cinderace, so I have a toxicity. I have something else. I need an artist that can draw really well to help me make the PNG images of certain Pokemon that I can then transfer them and make them into a body pillow. Because I have a supplier that can make the body pillows, I believe, for a good price. And then we can transfer it over to mini body pillows. I can probably get a Umbreon one. But not a mini one. It depends. Pretty much whatever type of body pillow, any type of art I can put on a body pillow, I think, if the supplier lets me. These are freaking cool, dude. There we go. Yeah, if I had I'd make girl ones because not many people really want boy ones. Well, they do, but I can never find them. Okay, there's one candy. This candy's probably rancid, sadly. But I will eat it. Oh god, this one stuck to the side of the... Okay, no, it wasn't. It was just caught into the sharp part was stuck into the bottom of this. See that little light down there? It was stuck into that little gap. Are they all like that? No, okay. No, there's nothing in that one. I think I'm going with Greninja now. We want to do the ones that Team Rocket will more than likely be using. Because Team Rocket would have a Greninja. The thing that makes me really mad about Pokemon is how generic they are. Like Pokemon, the company makes the worst stories. Can't actually make a cool story. When they make a cool story, it's 3 minutes long. Like how they had Looker and his group, his task force, SWAT team, break into Giovanni's Viridian City gym when they were looking for him. And that motherfucker used Arcanine to blow a hole in the wall. He used Magneton to bust the locks of the gym. Shoot. There was some other stuff Machamp, I believe, punched the shit out of the wall and broke it. It was so goated. But instead, they decided, let's not make more cool stuff like that. Getting a shower sounds good. Sounds good to me. Instead, they decided not to make more cool stuff like that. They made a few more here and there, but instead they're let's make really artsy, wholesome Chungus, really cute shit. And I'm man, fuck you, Pokemon. People be like, Pokemon's not for you, but then they make the most millennial, bluey slop of all time. I'm yeah, thanks, Pokemon. Love that. Couldn't just make, some cool ones. Because when they make cool ones, it's like, well, that's wicked. I mean, it still could be a lot better, but there's some good ones. Okay, get the feet out of the way. Yep. So I gotta make my own Pokemon stuff now. So I'm currently making a Team Rocket action figure with a action figure making studio. And what's it called? With that being said, there is a 3D sculptor I'm using, and we're making a Team Rocket nightsticks. We're making what else are we making? The whips, and these ones are gonna have Pokeballs at the end of them, and we're gonna have it to where there's an active mode where you can have the Pokeball not be active, and it has a metal band around it, so you can just beat the shit out of the Pokemon to weaken it yourself before you capture it, and then the band goes down, and then it activates and catches them. So that's why we're gonna do that. I'm doing low. I'm not even sure that's a okay word to say. There's a lot of crazy words in that. But how are you? Nice to meet you. The problem is trying to figure out, how do I get these working? Is it like this? No, I don't think so. Oof. I don't think so. Did I just possibly screw this up? Oh wait, maybe actually, is it like this? No, that's too awkward. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think that's how it works. But I have to do it on the right arm or else it's cooked. Yeah, okay, we're good. That's silly. So it's kind of like the Keep Play. Keep Play has something similar like this with their setup for this, which is pretty cool. I feel like definitely Greninja is one of those Pokemon that you can have tons of sizes for, because frogs, there's so many different sizes of them. So cool. Oh, yep, pops head off. I felt it coming. Is this like the right thing? It might not even be the right part for it. Could it go right? No, because there's a ball joint right there. Huh. I feel like this pops in down here. Yeah, like that. That's more than likely right. Yeah, that feels right. Ooh, man, it hurts. Hurts your fingers after a bit. Hurts your fingies after a bit. Ideally, you'd have a air dryer, not air dryer. What are they called? Things that girls use for their hair. Not an air fryer. Oh yeah. Is this on the right arm? Right hand on right arm? I don't think it really matters, honestly. Okay, it doesn't because that moves. Hair blower, hair dryer. There we go. Because they can warm up the ball socket, and then you can slide them easier. Yeah, this is like, it doesn't feel like it's going in. This is going to be, I think, the biggest struggle is figuring this out. Is it because it's on the wrong side, maybe? And they're so tiny. Okay, see, that one feels like it's in, but at the same time, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's in. What the hell, man? And it, like, doesn't, like, conform the way it's supposed to. Let's try the feet now. Let's see if I can get a foot going. Where'd that foot go I just had? right here. Whoop. I thought this would be a lot easier, but they're not. This is just like the Keep Ply one. So I wonder if Keep Ply really must have like got this figure and went, wow, this is a good one. Let's just copy it and make a near replica. Okay. Yeah, I think these need heat. I think they need some heat to have them click in easier, have it warp around it. Because, like, look at this shit. It is not going in. And it's like kind of like the way it's set up. It's indented out. It does not have a slot for like this part. So if this goes in, it's not going to work right. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, see, it just pops right out. Like, it looks like it's supposed to go a certain way, but who knows? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Where did it even launch to? Well, as you saw, that was terrifying. I don't know if I just lost that piece. Hopefully it didn't break. Okay, it didn't break. So let's get these pieces together so I can make sure. I think it's right here. 2, 2. Yeah, why is there 2 extra pieces? Oh, no, there's not. Okay. Okay, this is weird. Ah, I didn't even see this piece. What could this be? The eyes, maybe? The face? No, face right there. The fuck is this? Where's the box at? I need to reference the box. Oh, wait, no. It's not top of the face. I honestly don't know what the heck this is for. Maybe it has on the top. Maybe it goes on the top. Oops. Okay, so that's popped on. Is it supposed to do these? No. Okay, I feel like... Is it supposed to do that? No. Really sucks these have no, like, instructions. It's probably, like, super simple. I'm just, like, totally missing out on it and understanding. Huh. Where'd that leg go? Where did that go, boy? There it is. Okay, this looks right. So let's build, I guess, this first. Which means it needs this piece. It is kind of crazy how they could totally make a really good action figures, but they don't because it's just easier to not make good action figures. It's like so much easier just to make something super simple and get tons of money off of it. Let's just like aim this down a little. Probably should have done that from the start. Yeah, I feel like this definitely needs the heat treatment, but I do not have any heat objects near me. And I'm not going to use a lighter because that will literally burn the plastic, which I've done before and it sucks. But luckily, it was for a figure that looked awesome when it was burnt, so it worked out. Is that the same size? Am I missing? Okay, well, it just popped right out. Well, that's awesome. I didn't really put it in though, so can't be mad. Yeah, there's like an extra thing right here. I think I lost the other piece for that, so that's sad. Which is probably going to be gone because my room is a mess. I have tons of boxes and wrappers of shit like this on the ground. I need to hurry up and go through and clean, but I'm being too lazy. That it might just be lost to time. The question is which hand goes on it. Let's see. Yeah. I assume this is right. I want to take the head off really bad, but I feel like this isn't right because like it's so restricted then. It's mainly because of this part right here. See, I don't know if you can see it because it doesn't know how to focus. But this part right here pushes against the body. And I feel like that's not supposed to do that. But I'm wondering if they're just on the wrong things that's causing that. So did I, oh, I think I might have found, did I find that piece? Okay, I think I found the piece I flung. Oh, these pieces are different. Now, what the heck? Why is these two pieces different? I see two different O-rings. Okay, I see where, yeah, I think I screwed up right there on this part. Do you know what? I think, Ah, it's coming together now. I think, oh. Is this the right size? Hi, I'm new. Yeah, I knew. Man, come on, man. Okay, I think. There we go. I believe these two click, which then click right here, which give him better movement. I believe that's what this is. Okay, sorry, I had to break off a piece of this. But it also could be for the foot right here. Okay, it might be for the foot. That one might be. There's two different sizes. This one's bigger, so I believe. For PC and stuff, but I don't think there's enough space for Fortnite. Damn. I was going to play that again soon on stream. Damn. That's not good. I like the new season, but also I hate it. There's a ton of sweats, and it kind of makes it trash at the moment. So it ain't even a big deal if you can't play it during the season because all the sweats piss me off. A lot of time too, it's people watching people in the distance and coming in last second sniping. What also I don't like is that like everyone's somehow super accurate. I really wish I could just play with like people with controllers, because I feel like the PC players, they get too much of a benefit with the weapons this season for range. And it's just so frustrating. Very, very frustrating for me. Also, this season is really kind of like buggy and laggy. There'd be times where like things just wouldn't work, and it was pissing me off. Pissing me off. I got it for free. Oh, nice. How'd you get it for free? How'd you get it for free? Okay. Someone just got home. I don't think it's for this one. I think it needs the smaller one, but like, that seems like it's too big. Yeah, it's way too big to fit onto that. It's supposed to do this one. So it definitely needs a smaller one. There we go. Okay, finally. Yeah, I see. I was losing one of the pieces for this, so I was so confused. I'm like, why isn't this working? And I realized because I lost one of the pieces. And I ran into the other problem. That was one of the pieces that launched, I think. So I don't have it, so I can't complete this. That's sad. It has to go in there. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. And then we go like this. There we go. And I'm totally missing that piece. That's tragic. I can't finish this. It looks good though, so far. Oh no. There we go. Okay, that's kind of crappy. The tongue is kind of crappy. I feel like they should have given you two. One that's longer and one that's bendy. That'd be wicked. And it sucks because the upgrade kit, I believe, only gives you a hand shuriken, and is it 2 extra feet? So it's like, it's not even that great of a hand upgrade for him. Like the shuriken, yeah, but that should have just been given in the base. I would much rather have gotten, honestly, different leg pieces and the bonus pack, a special effect packs, which had a longer tongue. Longer tongue. Been sweet. I feel like, is this? Okay, you can turn this around. I could uninstall Fortnite and see if I have Fortnite or Warframe. It's up to you. I don't want to have you uninstall a game that you like. I'm not sure when I'm playing it next. I might play tomorrow. I'm still figuring that out. Dude, this hurts my finger so bad. Holy crap. These are kind of crappy. The feet are kind of crappy on this guy. Like, you can't put them like together easily. But they kind of like look awkward. But they can be, it can be done. You just can't have a certain pose. But that's pretty good that he can stand. Just looks kind of awkward. I'm gonna take that off really quick. I spent about 20 minutes on this one, I feel like. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. Now the next problem I run into, I launched the piece I need for the other arm. That's so sad, man. Oh well, it's fine. And like that. I wonder if this is like a to hold them in place. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I thought it was because I see those a lot with statues. Makes it so you can hold them in place so you can pose them. It kind of like locks in. Very good. Okay, well, I will put this back. I will have to look for that piece that I lost, sadly. It's crazy how much energy these compress when you're trying to pull apart something. You just flung that fucker. Okay, so that's, oops, let's also put this in there. Pretty successful for that one. I'll try one more time with the salamence. Yeah, you see, the socket is turned to the side. I need to get a plier in there. Oh, wait, my fingernail got it. Okay, there we go. See, I straightened it out. It'd still be good if I had a little bit of heat on that socket, so this would slide in better. Fortnite's adding jiggle physics. Is it really? Yeah, honestly, they probably need to do that. They've been a little bit needing the money lately. To me, it is really crazy how good of a game Fortnite is. I was always like the biggest hater. I just played it and went, oh, it's actually pretty good. Did I say jiggle right, or did I say it wrong because I read it? I knew that was jiggle physics, but did I say giggle? You should put it like that. I don't know. But I knew what you meant, is what I'm saying. I want my champ next. He's so far away. Dang, I have to get up. My foot's like in a really odd position. Play Fortnite? I gotta get food still. So I might build this. Then I might go get food. When I come back, depending on how hot it is in the house, I might play. I might have to wait until it's cooler. This is wicked. Really good for being like that. But I'm not against it. I'm gonna go, I think, to Culver's and get some cod. I'm in the mood for fish for some reason. Some deep fried fish. So if I'm gonna get cod, I gotta start my diet again. Like, I'm still on like it to some extent, but not really. Like the last couple days I've had the house to myself for 2 days. So today's the first day people are finally home again. In those 2 days, I've been eating junk. Eating junk, I tell you. Oh, really nice. Really, these feel really nice for what they are. Shoto did a good job making these Pokemon figures. It's sad because when they were making good Pokemon figures, no one was really collecting Pokemon figures. It wasn't until about a year, 2 years ago, people started collecting Pokemon figures. Like, they would collect statues and collect all this other stupid stuff, but no one collected figures. I think it's just because Pokemon had a second breath, you know, in the last couple years. And action figures have been booming in the last like 3 years. You know, like people have easy access to smartphones and whatnot, and TikTok's so accessible. People have been making videos for them and getting tons of views. So that inflates people into thinking that, oh, I need to collect as well. And also high quality innovations happened in the last like 5 years that make a lot of figures come out really well and not so much quality control as they would back in the day. Oh, there's a fly. Where did that fly come from? This is cool. Cool little Machamp. I have the Blockies version. I have the Blockies version as well. I should build it. I think I'm going to. I'll think you fast. I want you one more. Hello. I want to do one more. I built, what, 4? So far? Oh, 5, but couldn't finish the Greninja. Whoop. Oh, wait, no. I can build 4 because Luxray don't count. Luxray don't count. Oh, I build Greninja or Gengar as well. Oh, yeah. The Fennec and Hot Air Balloon. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. We're going to build Charizard. Charizard. Oh, this is a Charmander. Never mind. This will be an Alpha Charmander. Because it's relatively huge. Okay, these must come off. I feel like the Blockies version is probably the better version, but this is still very good for what it is. There we go. I was like, there's something off. It's because I didn't put this in yet. That will rack the body together. And yeah, these actually come off for this one for sure. Because yeah, see, the Gengar I wasn't sure. I put it in there with the sprues still on it because it felt like it still needed to be on possibly. It didn't affect it, but this one definitely needs. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good. This actually might be the same quality almost as the Blockies, just a little bit bigger. Blocky probably will have more articulation though. Whoops. Or honestly, they might like legit be the same. This is kind of crazy. I think it was supposed to, yeah, supposed to put the head together when it's on the pivot. Blockies, I believe the mouth can open. Oh no. I knew I should have done that. This is not coming apart, dog. I'm gonna have to use pliers, I think. Ah! Yeah, this is not working. My mouth isn't. Ouch. Owie. There we go. I had to put my nail, luckily it's long enough, in the groove and slowly pry it apart. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's do it the right way now, boy. There. Yeah, I knew when I put it together, I'm like, this does not seem right. It feels like it needs to go on. It's a pretty good figure. Honestly, I don't know which one I like more, if the Blockies or this one. I think the Blockies has a bit more movement, but the tail might be a little bit better on this one. I don't know. Ooh, that actually stands up really good too. Yeah, that's definitely an alpha. That's so wicked. I'm very happy I decided to open this because We want something like that. Especially since there's a Dark Charizard card, which means that Team Rocket definitely has a boosted Dark Shadow Pokemon Charizard. Ah, I gotta clean this up. That spur right there. Little mold line. Oh, it hides in there. Dude, this is actually really nice. Very surprised by this one. The Gengar kind of sucks, but this one, very good. Very good. Big fan of that. I need to stock some of those in my shop, now that I know that it's good quality. Yeah, see, the Gengar is just too bloated and too awkward. It needs better distribution of the weight. So it doesn't really... yeah, I guess it stands right there, but it can't, like, do other stuff, I don't think. Like... I guess it's okay. The hands are... It is what it is. It's really hard to make something with this type of body, honestly. It's hard to make a figure with that type of body. The model kit might be better. That was for an instant D&D game? What do you mean? I don't really know D&D technicalities and whatnot. And definitions. I'm so tired. Holy smokes. I'm not doing Cinderace. Not yet, at least. Too many Cinderace. I don't like that Pokemon. I feel like it's like an industry plant Pokemon, dude. I don't know. I should start working on the Discord, because I'm going to need to make a separate Discord for it. I'm going to need to make a separate Discord for it. So maybe I'll do that tonight. And maybe I can have you set up some stuff for it. Do you know anything about, like, bots and stuff I can use to track things? Probably not. I probably can't track the things I need to with that. I would have the bot, like, have wild Pokemon encounters. But the problem is, it wouldn't be able to, like, I would have to, for example, we could have, if it had to where you typed in, like, Viridian Forest, and then a Pokemon from Viridian Forest pops up, but no other Pokemon can join, then that would work. And then we have it at, like, a 1 in, like, 2,000 chance for it to be a shiny or something like that. So it takes a while. If people are just going to sit there and spam it all day. The problem is it's, it just, I don't think it has what we would need in particular. This scissors are wicked looking, so I hope it works out. I hope it's good. Do the arms open? Or the hands, I mean. I just clipped my fingernail, so I can't grab it like I want to. Yeah, the hands do open. That's so awesome. Yeah, if you can find a bot that's based on that, that'd be great. And then you can only hunt in the area you're near and have access to. So if you're a Pokemon trainer that doesn't have certain badges, you won't have access to those Pokemon. If you're not going to do badges, but instead you're going to do collecting Pokemon and researching or be a scientist, then you'll have to... Oh, I found the piece. It didn't get launched. But when that happened, it launched that one. Okay, let's fix that Greninja. Let's go. So Pokemon researcher, Pokemon mechanic, Pokemon scientist, a general mechanic. Those would be people that don't need gym badges per se to advance into their areas. But they'll have to do special things to be able to learn HMs. Because normally, you need the gym badge to show that you can handle the HM. So let's see about that. Yeah, if there's a bot, even if you have to look at certain bots where it's like one that's just Viridian, one that's just right there, like multiple different bots. God dang, dude. This is hurting my fingers doing all this. My hands are getting cracky. Yeah, so maybe I can ask Andrea. She might know. I'll have to see. I don't really mess with Discord. That's why I don't really know anything about Discord bots. Or if like you can like do daily Pokemon, where we can add like 4 Pokemon into the daily bot, and it's only those 4 Pokemon. They can the next day you can program it. I think it'd be more like weekly Pokemon at that point because having someone constantly update the dailies, I don't think they would do. I think weekly's better too because it kind of stops people from completing the Pokedex fast. Dude, my fingers are killing me on this one. Okay, well, we found the piece at least. So I will fix that when I have heat. Right now, I cannot do that one. Okay, so I think it's a smaller piece. Probably clicks in like that. I don't think it needs any other pieces to slot in. Nope, don't look like it. I think we're good. A little toe on the back, big toe in front, or vice versa. I don't know how it goes. Yeah. So maybe I can ask Crystal. Maybe she knows how to do some bot stuff. I feel like that would be a good use of figuring out AI to rate scripts and whatnot and set up a bot. There's a few AIs that can do that, I heard, but I don't really mess with AI too much, so I don't even know. I heard uncensored AI is so funny. Like you can literally ask it anything and it won't like stop from like saying how to do things. So you can ask like how do you like drug someone? It'll do it. It'll tell you all what you need. It's uncensored. It's so crazy. Dude, this fucking fly keeps zipping around, pissing me off. The big problem I had is I started taking things off without seeing what they're for. If they're for the hand, if they're for that or that. And now I'm left with a whole bunch of pieces I don't know the use of them. Okay, not that. So this has to be this one. Yep. So you got one hand figured out, I think. Ooh, just threw it in my mouth. That tastes horrible. Last night, I threw up bile. It was so bad. I wasn't even sleeping. I just threw up some bile, and it was stuck in my throat. Tasted horrible. Bile's the worst. It tastes so bad, and it gets stuck there, and you can't do anything about it. Literally horrible. Horrible experience for everyone. Okay, I think I figured this out. Yeah. It's at least it wasn't like waking up throwing up bile, because that's literally one of the worst things ever. Waking up in the middle of throwing up bile. Horrible. Okay, that was a little bit of bile I threw up. That's not good. It's probably because I've been eating like crap the last 2 days compared to what I was eating. That's probably why. That is probably more than likely why. Okay, this is coming around really good. Holy smokes, that looks wicked. He's really loose, though, which I'm not a fan of. But it is what it is. I wish these weren't so much money. I want more of them. I wish I knew about them before they got so pricey. Because I believe if you bought like a case and you had the right supplier, you get down to like $5 to $6 each for these. Nah, they're like crazy money. 30, 40, 50. Yeah, see, look, he's so loose, dog. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream because I have someone calling me. I will see you.